A lot of husbands say, or a lot of wives say, I want a husband who is pious and righteous. Isn't that what you hear all the time, brother? People come, I want a righteous man, a righteous, pious husband. At the end of the day, do you think all of them really want a righteous, pious husband? You think so, brother Zach? Mm-mm. All of them, no. Maybe few. You know what most of them want? The 5 C's. What's the 5 C's? Cash, a nice car, cellular phone, credit card. You give them these 5 C's, they're happy. They don't care if you're pious or you're righteous. It's all about these C's. Cash, good cellular, good car, and a credit card that they could spend. Think they care about your husband being righteous? That's only talk. A lot of women only talk before they get married. I want a good man, a good husband, righteous. Let the man can't give her a credit card and a good car and some good cash. It's about, assalamu alaikum, I'm still looking. And men is just as equally bad. A lot of men come, yeah, want to get a pious, pretty wife. A woman of piety and beauty. But you know what is really? What is it really? They're looking for a woman who could wash, cook food for them, clean their house, and take care of their children. How many men you see say, okay, wife, you're full of piety and beauty. So you sit down on the bed, you pray 5 times a day, you sit, I will admire your beauty, and you pray for me. And well, okay, just make babies. If a wife does that, she's divorced. And she say, I thought you wanted a wife who is of piety and beauty. Well, hear me out. I'm praying 5 times a day. I'm going to pray for you. I'll make babies for you, but I ain't doing nothing. He said, what? That doesn't come in the package. So it's all about talk. You know, the wife could tell you, and I want to tell the sisters in the back, well, you need to tell your husband, say, listen, my piety and my beauty is my duty. Was it? My piety and my beauty is my duty. I don't need to do anything else. Yeah, that's the Islamic perspective, you know. Now, if the wife wants to cook for you and do something for you out of her love for you, that's okay. That she would do, but you don't make that a condition and a commandment onto her. That's why today we live in a world, a very sad world, and I'll conclude the khutbah by saying the kind of thing we live into today. The men are talking about piety and righteous women. It's not that. It's about a woman who could do something for you and take care of children in your house. But if the woman get in the 5 C's, she don't mind. She doesn't mind, right? When you give her the cash, the credit card, the good cellular, and the car, she will take care of the neighbor's house for you too. Don't worry about that. And everybody else. That's why today we live in bigger houses, bigger businesses, bigger bank accounts, bigger amount of properties, smaller amount of children, more divorces, more broken homes, less happiness. Because we say one thing, but our hearts have a different desire. You know, there's a famous joke, if you check Al Hikmat magazine, it didn't print yet, it's on its way, the January, February issue. There was this young girl, so before we conclude, I'll share this joke with you, inshallah. There was this young girl who was sitting in a restaurant, and she was talking among some other girls. And she said, I want a husband that could be smart. He must sing for me. He must play music for me. He must make jokes for me. And he must stay home with me. So there was an old lady sitting on the next table. She said, young lady, you really don't want a husband. You need a television. Or you probably need a good smartphone. Not a husband. The television or the phone will sing for you. They'll make jokes for you. They'll stay with you, play music for you. Don't worry. Yeah, sometimes we say we want a righteous person, but we really want something else. The bottom here, see, Allah says this, lisan, the tongue says something else, but the heart desires another. And then we make false excuses. So my brothers and sisters, time does not permit me to continue the khutbah. I wish I could. But to conclude, those of you who came late, get last week's khutbah. Bi'idhnillah, it's free at Al Hikmah Dawah table. On excuses, on family, career, children, businesses, and not saying things with our tongue and our heart does not mean it. Allah knows best. And that's why a lot of us fail, because Allah knows we're not talking the truth and we make excuses only to follow His deen. Yeah.